Hi. Hello, my name is Peter. Welcome back to Invest with Peter. So today I'm going to be talking about finance, money management. I talk about finance, money management, and stock market in this channel, right? But today I'm going to be talking about what we can do, how we can sustain ourselves in this market, turbulence that we're having at the moment. Market is down now. What do we do? Where do we go next? And, the next step for us to do. All right. Now, what do we do? First of all, right? If you just see me for the first time, I bring this, video, something like this, market analysis every Monday. So I'll be very glad if you can subscribe to the channel. That helps me, that helps the channel to grow, and that helps passing information around to the people that actually needs this information, right? So today I'll be talking about what happened last week and what I think you guys should be doing and all that stuff. How I'm handling my portfolio and all that stuff. So as a new investor, if you're young or if you're a new investor, you want to be looking at all these blue chip companies, the big companies with multiple billions, trillions of dollars in their bank balance and all that stuff to invest in. You don't want to be this not the time to be buying, penny stocks or random companies that's been introduced to you or that was given to you by your cab driver or by your barber or by your friend or someone on the street. You want to be putting your money in a solid company at this point and understand what this company actually do. All right. So, whatever you're doing now, you should think, and ask yourself, am I a long-term investor or short-term investor? But I always tell people it's better for you to stay long in the market because whatever is happening around the market now wouldn't matter in the next 5-10 years. Because if you're a long-term investor, you wouldn't even worry yourself. All you just need to do is to dollar cost average into these big blue chip companies like Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, Walmart, Google, Amazon, AMD, and all these big companies that that these are the things that we actually need. These are the things that's going to be relevant in the next 5-10 years. So just forget about the noise that goes around in the market. Just do your due diligence, dollar cost average every month, set aside some money and buy into this company. With that, you shouldn't worry yourself about it. Whether market is down today or market is up tomorrow, that wouldn't be your problem because in the next 5-10 years you'll be happy you're buying this at this cheap price. So I always tell people dollar cost average into solid company, not into penny companies, especially in a bear market or when we're having a sustainable or sustained market downtrend and all that stuff. So you don't want to be buying into a dead company. You want to be buying into a futuristic and company that is going to be scalable. That's the companies you want to be buying into. Okay, so regardless of outside market crisis, let's talk about Russia and Ukraine issue, right? So it's been quiet for a while now. Russia and Ukraine issues been quiet now. Ukraine were expecting okay, Russia has gone back to retreat. They retreat now, maybe preparing for another, bombardment and all that stuff. So even Boris Johnson went to Kyiv, to everyone's shock, and we were like, what is this guy doing in Kyiv? But he went there, to see the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, and he had a chat with him and all that stuff. So, we believe hopefully things turn around and everything just stay quiet and cool and peace reign at the end of the day. But with the look of things now, Vladimir Putin just employed the major general, whether it's 3 or 5 4-star general, I don't even know, but I know he employed one of his generals that he used during Syria war and Chechen war to lead the next attack on Donbass and eastern part of Ukraine. And with the history and the record concerning this guy, he is a very brutal general. So expect a shift in the kind of what we see or we've been seeing in the the invasion and all the attacks. So hopefully Vladimir Putin will stay away and keep his hand off the red button, the nuclear button, right? So hopefully it doesn't go, ballistic, or it doesn't get worse than what we are having at the moment, because that's going to be the the whole thing that's going to destroy the whole thing, right? So we don't want that. We want peace in the world, and we want economy and the world peace that will not affect world economy, because once the world economy is affected, market is going to be down, and there's nothing that's going to happen. Everybody will be wiped out. So for us not to be wiped out, we always pray for peace and all that to reign in Ukraine and around the world, right? So, but I believe we should be expecting another style of attack from Russia in the next week or two, right? So let's keep an eye on that. We can't just be talking about FOMC rate, interest rate, and 50 basis point, 25. No, that's not the only thing that is driving the market. Russia crisis is driving the market as well. Energy prices gone up, so gas price gone up, everything, which is really reflecting in the inflation and all that stuff. So we need to be looking at these, keep an eye on that as well. So whatever happened in Ukraine will definitely affect our portfolio as well. So you want to be buying into companies that you know, regardless of what happened, I'll be safe in this area. So this is not the time you'll be buying into penny stock or random company that's been suggested for you by your cab driver, taxi driver, or by your barber, your saloon guy, or something like that. So you want to be focused, stay long in the market. And if you don't know what you're doing, just dollar cost average into, ETF, exchange traded fund and all that stuff, or S&P 500, and just forget about it. Just dollar cost every month, put some money in there and just forget about it. You'll be fine. You will always be fine doing that if you don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, then try to manage your portfolio towards or around what is happening in the market right now. So I'm not worried at all. I don't care whether market goes down today, market goes up tomorrow. I'm a long-term investor. 10, 20 years is my, specific, time in the market. So I'm just looking at that. So I'm not worried about today. So if you can think long in the market, you'll be all right. So you don't want to be losing money. That's why you need to be focused, understand what you're doing. Don't buy random companies, especially when we're having red days like these, when during the bear market or a sustained downtrend in the market. So you want to be doing your due diligence and getting into specific companies that you know will be scalable, that you know will be sustainable now and in the future. So Tesla as well, last week they had a cyber rodeo. I watched it and I believe, Elon Musk was saying to have more cars on the road, to have more production, we need more factories. So he's building more factories, and which is going to help the EV as well. So before we know it now, you're going to be having like 1 point something million production from Tesla. So if you're still doubting Tesla, where that's at your own detriment. So this is the king of the EV, and you can't overlook or underrate Tesla at this point. So you want to be looking at that. Anytime we have a downtrend or pullback, you want to be dollar cost average into Tesla as well, because this company will be relevant in the next 5-10 years. If you can't get it now, you will be very happy that you're getting this at this price point. I've been dollar cost average into it. I can't look away from Tesla at this point anymore. So you want to be buying into good companies and all that stuff. So hopefully the market cool down and we start seeing the green candle going up again. So, that's it for today. I don't want to beat about the bush. I don't want to waste your time. But I think once we dollar cost average into solid companies, we should be all right. Cryptocurrency is always all over it's always all over the place anyway. But at this point, I would just say, what I'm buying, I'll tell you what I'm buying. XRP is what I'm looking at this point, because XRP, they have this case, this court case with SEC, and with the look of things, it should be rounding up towards April and June this year. And I still believe in my mind that XRP Ripple is going to win the case. And guess what? When XRP Ripple win that case, the price, you see now will be like a steal. When that happened, honestly, this is the best time to buy into XRP. If you've bought into XRP when it was $3, then you just want to fold your hand and see how everything plays out. But if you've not if you don't have any position in XRP, you want to start buying a little bit now, because I believe once the case is done and dusted, we are gonna skyrocket from here, from this point. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just telling you what I'm doing with my portfolio and all that stuff. So cryptocurrency is going to be, there's nothing is going to, people are saying, oh, it's a scam, that. Well, don't worry about who the people that are saying cryptocurrency this, crypto that. If they don't believe in it, that's their own cup of tea. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, XRP, they are the best options you want to be buying into now. You don't want to be buying into some random, I don't want to mention any, coins, but these are the big ones you want to be buying into, because you'll be very glad in the next 4, 5, 10 years that you actually bought these companies at this particular price. Well, that's the end of it for today. I remain Peter Ads, and please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.